Problem 25 on the midterm for geometry. We have this one right here, 21. Because this is half, this is equal to half of this big piece. So this and this are the same. So 3z plus 5 equals 21. Now in the same aspect, we can look at this one is the same as this one. So x is equal to 4x minus 10. And lastly, we know that this, right, is the same as this. So that would be 3y is minus 2 is equal to 2y plus 4. Now, we know that all of this because of the definition, because these are bisectors, right? So this is a bisector, this is a bisector. So this is a triangle bisector. And so is this, and so is this. So the definition of triangle bisector. Okay? Now, with that said, we can do everything else. I'm going around my camera.
Oh.
And I will just start with this one. So, minus 5. So I get 3z is equal to 16. Divide by 3, and I get z is equal to 5 1/3. Okay? Now this one's easy because I know this is going to equal 21, right? And I know this is going to equal 21. So I'm good with those three pieces. Okay? And I know that this is subtraction property of equality, and this is division property of equality. Okay? Next. We have minus x, and I get 0 equals 3x minus 10. Now I'm going to move the 10 over, plus 10, and that's going to be 10 equals 3x. And so I divide by 3, and I get 3 goes into 10 3 times with 1 left over. Okay? That means that 3 1/3 is equal to x. When I plug that in, I know that 3 1/3 is equal to x. So that means that this is also 3 1/3. And that means this is also 3 1/3. Okay? And then I also know that this is addition property of equality, right? And this is division property of equality, okay? Now, lastly, move the y. So I get y minus 2 is equal to 4, plus 2, y minus 2 equals 4, plus 2, so y is equal to 6, okay? If I plug that in, so now I have addition property of equality, subtraction property of equality, then addition property of equality, And now substitution, right? So I've got 2y, in other words, 2 times 6 plus 4. So I have 12 plus 4, so I have 16. So this is 16, and this is 16, and this is 16. Okay? So let's put that 16 right here. All right. So what's the perimeter of the big one? Okay? The perimeter of the large is going to equal 21 plus 21 plus 16 plus 16 plus 3 1/3 plus 3 1/3. Okay? So that makes 42 and 32. Okay? So that makes 74 plus 6 2/3. So that makes 80 2/3 for the large one, right? Well, the smaller one better equal half of that, right? And I add them up, and I say, well, that means 16 plus 3 1/3 plus 21. I'm like, well, 16 and 21 is 37 plus 3 1/3. So I get the perimeter of the smaller one is 40 1/3. And 40 1/3 is half of 80 2/3. So I'm good to go.